What's up, YouTube friends? My name is Erik Motta, and for those of you that don't know me, I am a cinematographer in the New York City area, and I recently got a 392. I love off-roading, and I figured I'd make this video just to kind of showcase and show you my experience within the first 1,000 miles of the vehicle. I had a JK back in 2016. It was a white JK Sahara, and I drove that for 3 years, traded in for a 2019 JL 4-door turbo. And to be honest, that was night and day, jumping in from, you know, the JK, which to me was a dog. Like, I remember being on the highway and just cars passing me and trying to be on the left lane and trying to keep up with other cars, and it was just slow as hell. Jump into the 4-cylinder JL, that thing was pretty peppy, man. You know, aside from the turbo lag, like, that thing would move. You know, if you threw a pedal commander, or if you threw in the chip, I think it was called Flash Cow, that's the one I had. That thing was awesome, man. That thing moved. So I sold that back in 2021 when the pandemic was happening, and I figured I'd slim down on things that weren't really needed, and I knew I was gonna eventually jump into another off-road vehicle. I just didn't know which one. So now I recently picked up a 392. I had one on order, but they weren't offering the XR package, and I was really interested in the XR package because I didn't want to re-gear it or anything like that. And I figured, like, the wheels and tires that Jeep offered with the XR package, they were cool enough. You know, I had 35s previously, so I like that setup. It's good enough for off-roading, and it's good enough for daily driving. As far as, like, the order was concerned, yeah, everything was moving, and I actually was just browsing one day and I saw that there was a couple of XR packages under MSRP at this spot in Pennsylvania. I was working in Maryland, and I figured, like, I'd stop by. It was on the way there, and let me check them out. So when I went there, they had Stingray and this one. They were both at a very good price. So I ended up, you know, talking to the dealership and talking them down a little bit more. I was at a point where even if I lost my deposit on the one that I had ordered, I would still make up money buying this one. So putting in an offer and then just taking it home, you know, I have no regrets. I ended up getting my deposit back. So I figured I'd document my experience when it came to the 392. And, you know, there's tons of videos out there kind of explaining everything and going through all the different packages and what the XR offers. But, you know, I kind of want to do my own thing. So obviously fender flares are awesome. The gold trimming, though, I wasn't a big fan of it at first, and I honestly thought, like, the red trimming was everything. But there's something classy and sexy about the gold trimming, just the little gold accents. Obviously the 35s, dude, they're awesome. Like, I don't want to change them. I don't want to do anything. Like, I think they're just capable, and they suit the Hemi really well. I don't want to go too high with wheel and tires where it degrades the performance aspect of this thing. I think there's an even and nice balance to it now where it's just perfect, you know, just for daily driving and then for off-roading. I think, you know, for me, you know, I do see other Jeeps where they have like the 37s, 38s and 40s, and I think they look awesome, but it's gotta be a pain in the ass to daily drive those things. And I'm daily driving this. You know, I work as a cinematographer, photographer, so for me, you know, when I take this thing, it's got enough room in the back where I'm able to put all my equipment in and, you know, jump in and jump out when I need to. I can't imagine being like 4, 5, 6 inches higher than this and being able to come in and come out easily. It's just not fun to do that on a daily basis. So again, to sum it up, I'm in love with the car. It drives great. One last thing that I forgot to mention was the ride. It actually rides a little bit more smoother than the 4-cylinder. It may be the weight, it may be just me, I don't know. But other than that, I love whipping around in this thing, jumping off the line, off-roading. It's definitely living up to its expectations and more. So I'm looking to see what the drive would be like after the 1,000 miles. I don't think it's gonna get any different. But to kind of end off the video, as far as like mods, I will definitely be doing the side steps, maybe some undercarriage protection. I think that's about it. I think the Jeep is perfect as it is. Just adding a couple of little things here and there. But stay tuned. Maybe I post a video on 1,000 miles. Peace.